Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that have just joined, and there are a couple of you, welcome to my channel. My name's Jo and I show all sorts of brands now. I used to specialise in a regular choice, but things have changed. So it's various brands, and so you're very welcome here, and I hope you like what you see. For those of you that have been lurking about for a wee while, I really appreciate you watching the videos and taking time out of your busy days. Everyone's rushing about these days, so I do appreciate you sitting down and watching the videos. And for those of you just lurking about, I'd really appreciate you pressing the subscribe button and joining a happy, merry band. So today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day if you're there watching. She usually does with my stepdad Alan. So happy Mother's Day. I'll ring you later. I am going out for brunch. Well, it's supposed to be with all of my children. Max and Leo, yep, they're definitely going. Not so sure about Freya. She was out late. In fact, I've not even checked if she's got home, so probably after this I better just check. But you know, that's okay. I know she was out last night and she's going to a gig today. So to me, it's how you are with people the whole year round. You know, it's just a day. So happy Mother's Day to those of you that are celebrating Mother's Day. And obviously it can be a difficult day for people that are trying to be mums or have lost children. So my heart goes out to you guys, because today must be a difficult day. But what has been happening? Well, the day looks rubbish weather-wise. But, you know, hopefully once we get March out of the way and we'll get nicer weather in April, fingers crossed. Anyway, what have I been up to the last couple of weeks? Well, I had 2 amazing gigs. The first one was CMAT. If you don't know about CMAT is her initials. She has an amazing voice, amazing. I first saw her when she was on Jules Holland, which I discovered a lot of new talent on there. Whoever books their up and coming, always really spot on. Anyway, she's really good. So obviously I loved her music before I went to the gig. She has a massive personality on stage. She has the ability to make a gig with a few thousand, well, a couple of thousand people, feel like an intimate gig because of the way she interacts with the audience. Just her whole personality and her voice is incredible. I waited over 2 hours in the queue and it was freezing cold. They even had a welfare van that you could go and sit in and get warm, but I thought if I got warm and then had to get back out again, that would be worse than just powering through. Anyway, the reward was that I got barrier, so mission accomplished, and it was amazing, fantastic, 10 out of 10, absolutely brilliant. And I met a girl called Grabber there. I think she was from Lithuania, really nice, and made the time in the queue go a bit faster because we were chatting away. So that was great. The next morning I was up early. We needed to be on the train on the bus at 18 minutes past 8 because we were going to Glasgow, and we had a table booked at the Ivy, but the only table they could give us was at like 11:30, so we were like bombing it. Anyway, we got there, everything worked so well that we got there about 10:30, so we dumped the cases at the hotel. We were staying at the Carlton George Hotel. They had an offer on, which was fantastic. It was brilliant, couldn't fault it. So we went there, dumped the bags, had a little look round the shops, and then we went for lunch. Beautiful, the food was beautiful. everything was, you know, the customer service, everything. The toilets were chef's kiss. Always important. Yeah, so it was brilliant. And then we went to the gig. We met Max and Nazar. And I have to say, this gig, this was David Byrne of Talking Heads. You know him of Psycho Killer, Equity. Sorry about that. I can't even stop thinking about it. That's how good it was. It was just so good. The visuals, the dancing, his voice. It just really affected me. That I am lucky in that I'm going to see him twice in July. More by accident, really, but well, we'd got the tickets for Glasgow last year, and because it was so popular, they decided to do 2 nights in Edinburgh. So I managed to get row H in Edinburgh for the third night, I think. Third night, yeah. So that was great. So those 2 nights sold out straight away. And then he did an extra night. So Johnny messaged me, he said, I can get row C. So I said, all right, get row C for that night, which was going to now be the first night, and we'll sell row H. Right, cool. That was the plan. After seeing him, we keep it both tickets. So I'm going to be seeing him, not seeing him, seeing him. So yeah, and as I say, there's a lot of people on TikTok saying they feel the same, that they can't stop thinking about that gig, and I'm the same. It just, yeah. Anyway, I've got a new lamp. I'm trying to show you. It's like from TK Maxx, so the bubbles there. It just adds a nice little glow. Just thought I'd show you that. Anyway, let's crack on, because I've been waffling on. So that was good, the gig. And then the next morning we went to see Peaky Blinders. Now, I've never seen the series. I know it's bonkers. Mike has. And the thing is, it's out on Netflix, which I knew it was coming out on Netflix. But we thought, right, we've got the morning before we leave Glasgow. Let's go to the cinema. And I love Cillian Murphy. And even if they'd, you know, freeze framed on Cillian Murphy's face for 2 hours, that would have been worth every penny of the ticket. So, and I actually really enjoyed it, you know, even though, you know, I've never watched an episode of Peaky Blinders. So there you go. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I better just crack on because this is getting quite long, is some headpieces from Pearls and Swine. So I used to have a headpiece with like a teapot, and it like went on a wire over and poured tea into a cup. Now, unfortunately, the wire got broken, and it's my fault because when I'm packing, you know, it's put a lot of stress on that wire. So I could fix it. But when she brought these ones out, I thought these would be a good replacement, because I've got a Alice in Wonderland dress, and that's what I used to wear it with. But I just think this is going to be more practical for taking away. And it's a teacup, and you can see the gold like tea spilling over, and you've got like a jam tart there. So I just thought there was various options, and I just thought it's not as dramatic as the other one, but it would definitely go with the Alice in Wonderland dress. Voila. Probably got that here showing, but yeah, that'll probably pack a lot easier, because I can even put in one of the boxes and protect it, whereas the one on the wire I just had to kind of wrap. So yeah, I think that's a really good replacement for that, and I think that'll do better being packed. So that's the first one. Sorry, I've got like a little frog in my throat. The next one I've got is all like little cakes. It's sweets and cakes. I think that's probably the front. And how cute is that? All the little cakes, donuts. You know what that'd be cool for? When I go for my afternoon tea at the Dome. Could wear that with all the cakes on. I need to book that actually. Maybe when I come back from my trip to Turkey, I'll book the Dome for the following month. Yeah, that'll be perfect for the Dome. I love that. I love that. So, as I say, it's lots of little cakes, donuts, the sweet at the back. I like the way she does. So you still got stuff at the back. Yeah, cake at the side there. Just think there. And as I say before, Pearls and Swine. She generally makes everything very comfortable. Very comfortable. So, sorry about this. Yeah, she normally makes things quite comfortable. You know, they're balanced so you don't feel like they tip into one side, which I've had with other headpieces from other people. It's very well balanced on your head and you don't tend to feel like you're wearing anything, which is always a bonus. So that's Pearls and Swine. She's always got, and the thing is, she does, like obviously that one with the cherries, that was expensive. You know, it's a hat, spectacular. But she does lots at all price ranges, and they're not all as out there. Some are, you know, just flowers and stuff. But, you know, I love her stuff. I think it's great. Anyway, let's go on to the lovely stuff. So I've got this black and white bag. And I've got two items in here. I'm really sorry about this. It's come out of nowhere. Anyway. So, nice box. And she's known for this, like, stripy. Where do I put that box there? Stripy, like, material. And this is just a little bag charm. But what she's known for, I mean, she does have, like, bags, like, you know, plain bags. But she's known for her quirky things with eyes on them. Or she'll make bag charms like, say, a Kit Kat or an Aero. Or she's done bags that look like the front of the box of, not Sugar Puffs, what's it called? Rice Krispies. Cocoa Pops. She's done bags. Anyway, this is just a little, I must have a thing about sea creatures. Anyway, let's get his tentacles. Oh, so this is just a little bag charm. How cute is it? Oh my god, it's just like made of this raffia. And he has these little green tentacles. And this, like, oh my god, he's so cute. You know, hanging from a bag. I mean, not today, because he'd get ruined because it's raining. Dark. Horrible. But I just think he's gorgeous. And like hanging on a bag. Who's not going to smile at him? He's so cute. So I think he's, I don't know, jellyfish? Little jellyfish? I mean, my other bag that I showed you last time, I mean, it's supposed to be, I think, a fish. And quite a few of you said you thought he looked like an owl, including Mike. Mike said he thought he looked like an owl. I'm not going to argue. If it's an owl, it's an owl. I just think it's a really funky bag. And quite good for summer, you know, because it's got that pink and yellow. But yeah, he's so cute. I think I'll have to name him. He's still so cute. So any name suggestions for him? Because he definitely needs a little name for hanging on my bag. But yeah, I mean, that's just a bit of material. To be fair, when I got this next bag to show you, it did come in a piece of material, and I thought, that's weird. So I wrote to them and said, you know, does this not come in a dust bag? I mean, I got it in the sale, so I got it really reasonable. I mean, like a lot of money off, like 70%. And I thought, you know, you think what that bag originally was, would it not come with a proper dust bag? So I messaged them and they just were like, oh yeah, no problem, we'll send you out a dust bag. So they did send me out a dust bag, because I like to keep them, you know, safe. So it's a bigger box, and this is very similar to the other one. It's got a nice sturdy box. This is, what's it called? Creature. So no idea. You can make up what you think he is. So yeah, originally, put that there, it just came with this piece of cloth around it, which I just thought was weird. And I thought, well, you know, if you're travelling, I mean, I could have wrapped that cloth around, but I'd much rather have a proper dust bag. So anyway, they were very nice and they sorted it. And sometimes it's how a company sorts things. So here he is, whatever he is, I don't know. That is swabbing out a bit. Look how cute he is! So not diamantes on the eyes, the other one had like little diamantes. They're like these spiky beads. And he's going from like the dark blue to the light blue. Oh, he's so cute! Look at him! Look at him! And there's the Anya Hindmarch little bow at the back. And obviously it's got... Now, this one, the other one had a drawstring so you could pull it in. This one doesn't, it's just, that's the way it is. It's just a little, set everything out. So it's got the chain, I'll never use, which is it detachable? Yes, detachable chain. And it's just the blue satin, it's just a hole. I don't think there's any pockets, no. Nice chain. Nice sturdy chain, which I'll probably never use. But it's there if you need it. And I don't know, does he look like an owl as well? A bit, I guess. But I just love, you know, these. I mean, how interesting are these? I just love them. I just think they look fantastic. I'm really chuffed with that. I just love it. Just so interesting. A night out. I just look fantastic. So it's like pale blue, blue, then you're going into, I think it is a dark navy. Yes, dark navy, it's not black. So it's the different shades of blue. And he can be whatever you want him to be. So, what have I got for you next time? Well, next time, I'm going to show you something really quite special. It's somewhere Mike took me to get something really, really special for my birthday. Yeah, I know, I'm harping on about it, I know. But dragging it out. But yeah, it was somewhere really special. I want to tell you about that experience and show you what I got, because I'm blown away. So that'll be next time in a couple of weeks. So stay regular, guys. Don't follow the crowd, because it's so boring. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. God, I really need to get a cup of tea and sort this out. I've filmed a bit earlier today because obviously I need to get it sorted before I go away, because we're going for brunch. So I need to be on that bus for 9:39. So yeah, it's very early on a Sunday morning, but I thought I'd better sort it before I went. So Mum, I'll give you a ring when I get back, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Oop.